Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Amber and this is a channel all about plus size fashion, beauty, and lifestyle. Today we have part 2 of an Old Navy haul. So in part 1, we looked at Old Navy Active, which was a lot of fun, really great pieces in there. So if you haven't seen it, I will link it right up here as well as down below in the like little blurb section, and you can go check that out and get yourself some activewear. Today we'll be looking more at the sportswear. So sportswear does not mean activewear, even though it sounds like it. It just means everyday clothing. So Old Navy did launch their body quality earlier this fall. I think it was August, September timing. And that pretty much means that whereas before they had a straight size, like the Missy, and a plus size kind of brand styling clothing selection, they've combined it all into one. So literally everything for women's, I don't know if this rolled out to men's or not, but everything for women's is now available in an extra, extra small all the way up to a 4X. And even better is that from an extra small to a 3X, it is available in store. So my plus size ladies, you can now go in store, try it on, and walk out and wear it that same day. So everything we've ever wanted, Old Navy is definitely doing and kind of leading that trend. So hopefully other brands will follow suit shortly. Hint, hint, Target. So anyways, yeah, let's jump into this haul. This haul, we're gonna look definitely at fall winter clothing. As you can see, I'm all sweatered up. I also have our little winter decor set up there. So definitely getting ready for the chillier weather. Here in Minnesota, it did snow earlier this week. It is now melted and gone, but yeah. Definitely a little warning for what's to come. So we're gonna look at a lot of jeans, a lot of sweaters, tops, some outerwear. So it should be fun. So without further ado, let's get into the haul. As a reminder, here are my measurements. I am 5'6", I wear about a size 22, and I am straight from the front, but curvy from the side. So a curvy rectangle. And sizing for Old Navy, for me, has been a little tough. I think on their size chart, I'm like 3X-ish, which tends to fit just fine. But sometimes it's a little bit too big. But then the 2X is like really small. I don't know what the jump is within their like grading from one to the next, but 2X is a weird fit, but then sometimes XXL, which is the Missy sizing, will fit better. So don't know, don't understand, but that's kind of what I've run into with my experience with Old Navy. Let me know down below if you guys have had weird fit issues with Old Navy as well. Super curious if it's maybe just my proportions or if it's kind of a everybody sort of thing. So this first outfit is here. And the sweater, this is the cozy heathered rib knit turtleneck sweater. I'm wearing a size 3X in the color lime, and it was $44.95. So this is really cozy. It's got this kind of fuzzy sweater in a rib. And in between the lines here of the rib, it's like white and green. So it's kind of like a dimensional rib, if that makes sense. You've got a wider rib cuff here, and then also at the bottom, the length hits low hip, so really good length. And then you do have this turtleneck. I'm not usually a fan of a turtle because they're like pretty close to the neck, and I don't really have a lot of length in my neck, but this one I don't mind as much because it's a looser, so definitely more comfortable, and a nice way to be able to play into that turtleneck trend without feeling like suffocated. The fabric is soft, it's definitely fuzzy, but it's not scratchy, which is really nice. And ultimately, like, the color is really, like, it's a muted vibrant, which I love. It's kind of like this yellow tinted green, but also like a little acidy tone to it, so kind of like 70s coloring. So I love it, and yeah, I think this will be a nice little fun pop of color in your otherwise maybe dustier, paler, darker winter wardrobe. And then these jeans, these are the extra high waist, button front, curvy, straight denim. I'm wearing a size 24 regular, and they're in the color Paradiso, and they are a cotton span. So I think the curvy cut means that, I don't know if that means they're like maybe a little bit more of a mom jean balloon shape, or if it just tapers more at the waist. But these are really comfortable. There is stretch, but it's more of a comfort stretch, not like a super stretch. High rise, love that. And then button fly, but it's like hidden with the placket, so it's like underneath here is the button fly. And then functional front pockets, functional back pockets. The leg on me, I have kind of a shorter inseam length, so it is a full length here, which I could choose if I wanted to cuff it or not. There is a little bit of destruction, and I thought this wash, according to like the picture, was gonna be more of like a uniform true blue wash, but it is kind of an acid wash. So these do lean a little bit more fashion denim for me, but I do think they're cute. Definitely back to a boot, which then elongates my leg a little bit, but you could definitely cuff it as well and wear it with, you know, a little loafer, a slide, or even a sneaker. So in this next look, the jeans are the same. I just cuffed them up, but the top is the Smocked long sleeve V-neck top. I'm wearing a size 3X in the color Blackjack, and it is a cotton viscose fabric. So the whole bodice on this is smocked, so lots of ease and stretch here. There is a waist seam and a peplum. However, it's pretty flat on the seam. They could have used more shirring and a little bit more ease to the hip to give a nicer little shape to it. The sleeves are long and full, which is really pretty, and then there's also elastic at the wrist. There's a tiny little ruffle down here too, which is kind of cute. And then the neckline is deeper. It's kind of sexy, kind of cute. I don't mind it, but just note that it's deeper than probably what you're used to. Overall, this is cute. The length hits about mid to low hip, and they've got black and I think also like a white color online. So easy top and something that's a little bit femme for your closet for this time of year as well. All right, so now I layered on a jacket, a little outerwear puffer, and this is the water resistant double-breasted puffer jacket. I'm wearing a size 3X in the color Time to Pretend. It is a poly recycled poly, and it was $59.99. So I love the color on this. It's like this kind of like muted teal tone, which is really pretty. And it's definitely warm. As I'm wearing it, I'm like, oh, okay, this will keep you warm. It has a little bit of elastic in the sleeve here, which is nice, but it doesn't like bind to your wrist. It just gives a little ease. And then you do have a snap closure as well as a zip front. There is this large collar, which can also be closed for extra warmth. There are pockets that are fleece lined, which is nice and cozy. And then you get these horizontal little channel puff stitches. The fill is substantial without being too puffy, but with that being said, I feel like this does run large. So I'd probably size down one to a 2X or try the XXL to see if that's kind of a better fit for me. Unless you want to wear something a little bit oversized, knowing that maybe you'll have bulky sweaters. This one's definitely comfortable, and the bicep, the arm fits really well too. And I don't have that heavy of a top. I have a little baby doll underneath it, but I think it could easily put a sweater underneath here and not worry about it. So yeah, this one's a nice, cute little staple, and I like that it's not like super short. I do have a long torso, but it hits in a pretty good spot where I don't feel too long or too short. So yeah, good find. So for this next look, this is the soft utility jacket. I'm wearing a size 4X in the color Ivory Pearl. It is a poly nylon fabric and it was $64.99. So I don't know what made me choose a 4X here. Usually I'd be a 2 or a 3X. So if you're looking for kind of an oversized look, this definitely would do it, so size up. And actually part of me doesn't mind it, it's kind of cute, oversized. The fabric is a stretchy kind of like knit woven. And what I mean by that is like there's actual like texture in the fabric that looks like a nice kind of basket weave, but there's some stretch to it. Really soft, kind of fuzzy. And there is a button here. It also buttons all the way down the front, button at the pockets at the chest. There are also pockets at the side seam. And then it is a longer length. Definitely dips down in the back for me just because it is so oversized. It's really cozy. Like, it's almost like a bathrobe almost. So super cozy, really easy. And I love this kind of like winter white look to it. So definitely a nice one. Even if you just want to use it as like a little lounge on your couch type of item, it'll surely keep you warm. And then underneath the jacket, this is the vintage loose striped easy tee. I'm wearing a size 3X in the color pink and it's 100% cotton and it was $19.95. So I don't know, I'd almost want to size up in this one to make it even looser. Right now, there's nice looseness at like the shoulders, the sleeves, but it does kind of get a little bit more fitted towards the bottom, which it doesn't look bad, it's not tight. I just almost want it to be like even more oversized. And then I am running into some weird issues with the neckline laying flat. Yeah, it's kind of like a weird, I don't know what it is in the shoulders and the bicep. It's like a weird kind of fit for me. But I do love the pink and tan stripe. And then I like how it has the drop shoulder and the little sleeves on there too. The hem hits low hip, so great length. There is a little slit at the side, which is a cute detail. And overall, this is just like a fun, cute little easy t-shirt to have in your wardrobe. And then for the jeans, these are the high waist OG straight leg jeans. I'm wearing a size 24W in the color light wash, and they're cotton, recycled cotton and span fabric. So a little bit of stretch here, not too much. It's definitely comfort stretch. And then they are a high rise, a little bit, not as high as some of the other ones that I've tried on. Like the previous style was definitely a higher rise, it felt like. And then these ones were a little bit fitted in the hip. I definitely had to like jump into it. They are made out of cotton, so I think if I wore them for a while, sat down in them, they would stretch out to fit me better. The other thing about OG straight from Old Navy is they always kind of like get caught at the back of my knee and cause kind of a weird little bit of bunching. So that's definitely not my favorite. I'll have to see if I wear them a little bit longer if it releases a bit, because I really do like the wash, and then the leg opening, the length otherwise is great. I like that it has a little bit of destruction on it. And then the fact that there is some stretch in these jeans is always great too, because in order to get a lot of these vintage washes, you have to do 100% cotton, which no thanks, I want some stretch. So I think these are great. I just need to hopefully wear them in a little bit more. So this next top is the Crewneck Fair Isle sweater. I'm wearing a size 3X in the color cream, and it is an acrylic poly modal wool blend, and I think it was $44.95. So this is a lot of fun and color all in one little sweater. The Fair Isle means this kind of traditional, I think it's like Swedish or Scandinavian pattern to it, where it's kind of like stripy and there's like little images in there like the snowflake. So really cute kind of play on that theme with a more rainbow aesthetic. It has a crew neck, which I love, let my neck breathe, and then long sleeves with rib at the bottom of the cuff as well as the hem. There is wool in here, which means that it'll keep you warm, but it's also just a little bit itchy. So definitely not too bad, but you can kind of feel it on your skin a little bit. The length is low hip, so great length. And overall, just definitely a fun little pop of color. I feel like it's probably the whole haul here is a nice little pop of color. So yeah, bringing some joy for your holidays. So next, for those days that you want to be a little more comfortable, I have this little lounge set. And I'm sure living through COVID, everybody's got their little like hoodie sweatpants set. What I love about this is that it's kind of an update to the basic sets that you've seen because it's got this really cute quilting on it. So the top is the half zip quilted cropped top. I'm wearing a 3X in the color Dateline, and it is a cotton span fabric. So the fabric is so soft, it's a little bit plushy, there's definitely stretch in it, and it's got a long sleeve with elastic at the bottom. It is more of a cropped length. It's hitting you right at the waist. And you have this zipper detail that you can make it kind of like a closed up crew, or I like to unzip it, and you can wear it kind of open, half open, that type of thing. There is diamond diagonal stitching along the whole garment, and then just this kind of like drop shoulder, easy, relaxed vibe to the top. Super cute, really comfortable. You could easily wear this back to jeans if you wanted to mix and match the pieces. So yeah, I love this, really great. And the Matchback Pants, these are the extra high-waisted quilted jogger. I'm wearing a size 3X in the color Dateline, and it is a cotton poly fabric. So these obviously match back to the top. They have an extra high rise. There is elastic and a drawstring at the waist, and then pockets at the hips, and then just clean legs down to a band at the bottom. For how kind of oversized the top is, I might size up one at the bottom to kind of match that vibe, but definitely not uncomfortable at all because there is a little bit of stretch to the fabric. There is diamond quilting pattern along the whole body as well. And yeah, overall, really cozy, comfortable, easy, and cute. For this next outfit, so this puffer is the same puffer that we saw in kind of the dusty teal. It's just in a cream color. The fabric does seem to be a little bit noisier, so like a different quality, and then kind of the same thing with it's a little bit oversized, so you might want to size down. This is the vintage crew neck sweatshirt. I'm wearing a 3X in the color crystal green, and it is a cotton poly fabric. I wanted to like this so much. I think the color is really pretty. It's got this like little heather effect to it, and then the solid cuff and hem that has rib. I just don't like the fit. The first thing I noticed was once again kind of in this like shoulder cross back area. It feels like really funny. And then also it gets super tight right around the elbow down to the wrist. The sleeve length is also maybe a little bit short, and I've got shorter arms. And then the neck keeps like falling back on me. Yeah, there's a lot of things that aren't perfect fit for me on this one. I also feel like I want this rib waistband to actually like be fitted to the waist. So then you get that kind of like BLOUSE on, that little vintage vibe, but it's actually like really loose. So my opinion of this is a little bit of a hot mess for my proportions. You know, maybe if you have different proportions where you're maybe an apple or a pear, where maybe you're a little bit fuller in the midsection but like slimmer in the arms, this would be great for you. But for me, I don't think so. And then these jeans are actually the same cut as the first ones I had on, but these are the extra high waist, curvy fit, straight leg jean. I'm wearing a size 24 in the color Nikki Wash, and it is a cotton span fabric. So high rise, actually probably extra high rise. I love where they hit. They have a button fly, but the buttons are hidden behind the little flap. They're functional front and back pockets. And then the fit is, they call it a curvy fit, which I guess maybe means there's a little bit more room in the hip. I'm not noticing a lot of extra room, but I am noticing a lot of room kind of in the back of the thigh, knee area. Almost like a little bit of a balloon fit maybe. They are a full length, and then it has a cut hem with a little bit of fray at the bottom. The wash on these is kind of like a light stone wash, and yeah, I think they're pretty cute and comfortable. We're definitely leaning into a straight leg trend and kind of a unskinny bottoms type of trend, so I think that these are great for that trend. So this next top is actually the same as the black V-neck one that I had on before, and this I think is a better illustration of just like needing them to do a little bit better, because overall this is like a stunning, like the upper of this is so pretty, but like do you see how flat it gets at the hip? There's like not enough shirring here, not enough ease for swing to happen, so super sad. But regardless, this is the long sleeve smocked embroidered top. I'm wearing a size 3X in the color Creme de la Creme, and it is a cotton viscose fabric. So fully smocked up here, waist seam with what is supposed to be a baby doll kind of peplum shape. It is not so much of that. Full beautiful sleeves have the embroidery all over, and then elastic with a little ruffle at the hem. The length hits low hip. So yeah, really stunning. It just, I want it to either be like fully smocked and like then I can like tuck it in, or actually have the shape that's needed to achieve this kind of more baby doll effect. So overalls are definitely having a moment right now, and so here's a pair. These are the OG Workwear Overalls. I'm wearing a size 24 in the color Blackberry, and they are a cotton, recycled cotton span fabric. So long torso problems. Every step of the way I was like, these aren't gonna fit right, they're not gonna fit right, they're gonna be bad. And I even like adjusted these straps to be like the longest they could be, and I'm still like, they're not gonna fit, as they're like easily going on and easily fastening. So much so that I actually had to reduce some of the length in the strap. So I would say that this is definitely generous in the length, which is amazing. And then it is this washed black kind of charcoaly color. There is some stretch to the fabric. They do have the buttons on the side, which they're kind of popping out a little bit. So for even more relaxed fit, you could easily size up in these. There are pockets at the front, pockets at the back, and then you do have this bib pocket as well. And the leg is more of kind of a straight leg, full length. These are really cute. I like the character of the wash. And yeah, it's that comfortable, easy one-piece dressing. And then worn underneath is a cute little sweater. This is the Pointel knit ruffle sleeve sweater. I'm wearing a size 3X and it's in the color gray. So this is really pretty. got this kind of like open stitch pointel that does this diamond pattern, long sleeves, length hits at the low hip, and then there is this like drop shoulder ruffle detail right here. I love this as a little bit of a fashion moment in your sweater collection. And then I did have it layered underneath overalls. That kind of gives this nice mix and match of like sweet and more kind of tough workwear vibe. So yeah, really fun. You can easily wear this back to many different things like jeans, skirts, and yeah, let it shimmy for for your sweater collection. So here's a little more color coming at ya. This is the water resistant frost free puffer. I'm wearing an extra large tall in the color Venetian blue, and it's 100% nylon. So this color itself is such a statement stunner, like I'm kind of obsessed with it. It's got a contrast black zipper with a little blue pull. The length hits kind of a high hip, to be honest. And oh, there's little like toggles here if you want to bungee it in a little bit tighter, which I don't think I'd need to because the length isn't like long enough to need to do that, but it's there if you need it. There are some vertical stitching on here, and then long sleeve. There is a little bit of elastic, which is nice and comfortable. And then this does zip all the way up to the top if you need it. And then there's this little kind of flap that covers the zipper so it doesn't get kind of scratchy on your face. There are pockets here as well that have zippers on them. And then ultimately just kind of an easy, cute, fun little puffer jacket for those like everyday errands. I'd say this is perfect, and it's pretty lightweight. It's not super noisy for a puffer, and yeah, she's a cutie. Oh, there's a pocket here too with a little snap, so you can keep something hidden in there too. So yeah, really nice find. This is the puff sleeve Smocked embroidered baby doll. I'm wearing a size 3X in the color Creme de la Creme, and it is a cotton rayon fabric. So I like this one, and sorry, the sun's like red in my face right now. I like this one a lot better than some of the other baby doll styles that I've tried on. First thing is there's like a lot more ease to this little peplum, which is great. This has a clean bodice, it's nice and tailored. There is smocking at the back, which gives you the stretch you need. And then it has this pretty kind of Bridgerton square neckline to it. There's elastic along the top edge, and then the puff sleeve with elastic at the bottom as well. It's got all over kind of clip dot embroidery, and it is kind of semi-sheer, so I'm wearing just like a nude cami underneath it. I think this one's really easy and super cute, and it can totally take you into spring and summer, so it's a great piece to have in your wardrobe. And then these jeans, these are the extra high waist, sky high button front straight leg jeans. I'm wearing a size 24 in the color light wash, and they are a recycled cotton span fabric. So these ones were definitely a little bit more fitted too, kind of at this hip placement. They are a high rise, which I love. They have the button front, which is kind of a hidden button front. So that did take time to like fasten all the way up. There are functional front and back pockets, and then it's a full length leg with a clean finish hem, and then there is some destruction kind of in different spots on the garment. The wash itself is a lighter wash, and it has some nice kind of like stone wash effect to it. These are great for kind of everyday jeans, and then they are straight, but they're kind of more of like a slim straight, so a nice transition from your skinnies to your unskinny jeans. And then last up, this is the Crewneck Fair Isle sweater. I'm wearing a size 3X in the color cream, and it is a wool blend. So you feel a little bit of scratchiness in the fabric, very similar to the rainbow one that I tried on earlier. I think the yarn is the same, but this pattern is more concentrated at the top of the neck and shoulder, like a traditional Fair Isle pattern. And then you do get a little bit of hit at the sleeve as well. The length is a nice low hip length, and you have rib at the cuff as well as at the hem and the neckline. The neckline is a crew neck, so not too high. And then the colors in here are really pretty. You get navy, pinks, creams, and then a few different shades of like that pink and blue tone. So really cute, and I don't know, it's really festive, really pretty, and yeah, a nice little addition to your winter wardrobe. All right, guys, that wraps up part 2 of our Old Navy haul. Lots of fun pieces and colors. Oh my God, obsessed with all the colors in this haul. Let me know down below which items you think I should keep and which ones have to go back. And let me know if you're gonna pick up any of them yourself. As always, thank you for stopping by and letting me play dress up. And please comment, like, subscribe, share, and come back for more. See you next time.